My one big thing for this game, Brent, is that Alabama comes in through 2 games with 6 plays already of 40 yards or more on
Mhm,
offense. When I look at
mhm.
Wisconsin through 2 games against Western Michigan and South Dakota, just 1 play
Yeah,
of 40 yards or more. So obviously, Wisconsin does not want to get into a track meet.
right.
Can Wisconsin get enough out of that run game to help limit possessions for Alabama and get this thing into the fourth quarter? Something South Florida, along with
Mhm,
finishing +3 in
mhm.
turnover margin, like South Florida did last week. The Bulls were able to do that a week ago in Tuscaloosa. Can Wisconsin follow a similar recipe, a similar formula? Now, when I think about this Wisconsin run game this year, Braylon Allen from the last 3 years, he was a 3,500 yard back over those seasons. Sort of a committee approach so far for Wisconsin. So, not exactly sure what the Badgers have in the backfield. And when I look at that Wisconsin defense, it gave up 120 rushing yards
Mhm.
or more in games against Western Michigan and South Dakota. So, that could be a problem for the Badgers when considering its prospects against not only Jam Miller and Justice Haynes, but some wild card runners for Alabama, like Jalen Milrow, like Kendrick Law, those type of X factor players in the run game. Now, the Alabama offense, Brent, expected perhaps to get Caden Proctor back
Yeah.
at left tackle after that
Mhm.
performance up front
Yes,
against South Florida last week. I'd say that's a pretty intriguing possibility.
yes.
But yeah, your point about Tyler Van Dyke is a good one. I think it's similar to what was the case with uh, Byron Brown for South Florida last week. Get Tyler Van Dyke north of 30 pass attempts.
Mhm.
That probably means you're doing what you need to do against that Wisconsin run game and putting Van Dyke in the situation of having to extend possessions on maybe third and long.
Yeah, absolutely. And frankly, the Alabama defense has probably been better than expected. The defensive line, those linebackers and safeties played well. The corners are, I think, learning. To your point, stability on that offensive line for Alabama is going to be huge, frankly, and where that's going, where that's going to be. Proctor also going to be interesting to see about Elijah Pritchett. He was able to come in, make a big difference in that game. So, but these and again we know he's retired, but these were the games in a lot of ways, Trav, that early season games on the road, good opponent that Nick Saban basically made his. I think his reputation from certainly as an Alabama football coach.
Yeah, Alabama just didn't lose games in September
Right.
under Nick Saban. Now, this is a little bit different. A lot of those were neutral
Mm-hmm.
site type of matchups. You're taking it truly on the road in the Big Ten, something we just have not seen much of at all from Alabama in the modern era of college football. Tex Tider chiming in here in the show comments. You can do the same. We'd love to hear from you. Tex Tider says he's hoping for 0 turnovers for Bama this week so that we can truly judge the offense, get OL
Yeah.
back to top
Mm-hmm.
five, and run the damn ball first, then gash. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that being a part of the things, Tex. And again, though, explosive plays. I think Alabama, in terms of production in that area, far more capable of it than are the Wisconsin Badgers.